Hey, everyone. Thanks for being here today. I'm really excited to chat with you about something I think we can all relate to: the wild, overwhelming, always on world of digital overload. Picture this: your phone's buzzing like it's got a life of its own. Your inbox is overflowing, and you're trying to figure out if that huge slack of messages is work or just your coworker sharing a meme. Sound familiar? Yeah, me too. We're living in this incredible digital age where we're more connected than ever, and it can feel like a lot sometimes. So, let's start with what's really going on here. Every day, we're hit with this constant ping of notifications. There's this unspoken pressure to always be online, always be available, like if you don't respond to that text in 5 minutes, the world might end. And then there's this blurry line between work and home life. I mean, how many of us have checked emails at 10 p.m. just because we saw the little red dot on our phone? I've done it too. But all this digital noise, it's not just annoying. It's actually doing something to us. It's ramping up our anxiety, piling on the stress, and leaving us feeling like we're stuck in this hamster wheel of being on all the time. I don't know about you, but I didn't sign up for that. So, what's the fix? Well, that's where this idea of digital boundaries comes in. I love this concept because it's like giving yourself permission to take back control. Digital boundaries are just limits you set on how you use tech, stuff that protects your time, your energy, and honestly, your sanity. And the cool part? They're totally personal. For me, it might mean turning off notifications after 8 p.m., so I can actually enjoy a movie without my phone lighting up like a Christmas tree. For you, maybe it's saying, nope, no scrolling Instagram on weekends, or taking a full day off from screens to just breathe. It's about finding that sweet spot where you can still enjoy the perks of being connected, like texting your bestie or binging a good podcast, without letting it run your life. Now, setting these boundaries? It's not as hard as it sounds, but it does take a little detective work. First, you've got to figure out your digital triggers. What's the stuff that stresses you out or sucks you in? For me, it's those endless group chats. I love my friends, but I don't need to know about every coffee run in real time. Once you know what's tripping you up, check in with yourself. Asking your mind, how's it making you feel? Tired? Anxious? Distracted? That's your cue to set a limit. Maybe you mute the chat for a few hours or decide you're only checking it once a day. Then here's the big one. Seriously, just say it out loud. Hey, I'm going offline after 7 p.m., so if you need me, catch me tomorrow. It's not rude, it's honest. And trust me, most people get it. They're probably drowning in their own notifications too. There are also some handy tools to make this easier. You can set your phone to Do Not Disturb mode, use apps that block distracting sites, looking at you, TikTok, or even just stick a post-it on your laptop that says, chill, you're off duty. Whatever works for you. The goal isn't to be perfect, it's to give your brain a break, so you can focus on what actually matters. But here's the real talk. Sticking to these boundaries? That's where it gets tricky. Consistency is everything, and building new habits takes time. I'll admit, I've slipped up plenty of times. Caught myself scrolling Twitter at midnight when I swore I wouldn't. And that's okay. The key is to keep going, not beat yourself up. Life changes, too, so your boundaries might need a tweak now and then. Maybe you're cool with late-night emails during a busy work season, but once it's over, you pull back again. Be kind to yourself when you mess up, and to others, too. If your mom's texting you at 9 p.m. about her cat, she's not trying to ruin your vibe. Just nudge her gently. Love you, but let's save the cat pics for morning. So, why bother with all this? Because digital boundaries aren't about locking yourself in a tech-free cave, though honestly, that sounds tempting some days. It's about building a relationship with technology that feels good, not draining. Think of it like this. When you're not glued to your screen, you've got space for the stuff that lights you up. Coffee with a friend where you're actually listening, not half checking your phone. A walk outside where you notice the trees instead of your step count. For me, it's picking up my guitar again. I forgot how much I love just strumming away without a YouTube tutorial blaring in the background. And here's the best part. When you start setting these boundaries, you're not just surviving the digital world, you're thriving in it. You get to decide how you show up online, not the other way around. It's empowering, right? Like, hey, I'm in charge here, not my inbox. It's not about cutting tech out completely. Let's be real, I'm not giving up Netflix anytime soon. It's about making it work for you, so you've got room for the real-life stuff that matters. So, as we wrap up, I want you to think about one thing. What's one tiny boundary you could try this week? Maybe it's no phone at dinner or a 15-minute screen break in the afternoon. Nothing huge, just a little step to take back your time. Because here's what I've learned. When we get intentional about this digital stuff, we're not just managing overwhelm. We're creating a life that feels more mindful, more balanced, more us. And honestly, don't we all deserve that? Thanks for hanging out with me today. I would love to hear what you think and what boundaries you're playing with. Let's keep this conversation going, but, maybe not at 2 a.m. over text, okay? If you found this helpful, feel free to share it with someone who might benefit from it. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.